easy ways college students can build a credit. Anyone who is just entering college may be thinking about getting a credit card for a variety of different reasons. If you are looking at different student credit cards right now, then you need to make sure that you know what to look for in a good card. There are plenty of new college students who think they can handle the process of getting a credit card without doing any research, and these are the students who usually get caught up in an identity theft problem. If you are going to be able to securely improve your credit while you are in college, you are going to need to follow some basic steps on the road to a solid credit score. The best way to build some credit in your younger years is to look at some different student credit cards and pick one out while you are still in school. There are special cards that are made for college students these days, and you can usually still count on getting some help from mom and dad while you are at school. In other words, if the credit card bill arrives at your home and you do not have money to pay for it, then your parents will probably be fine with taking care of it for you while you are at school. Just make sure that your parents are the kind of people who would want to help you out before you make that kind of careless decision. In addition to getting one of the student credit cards, you are also going to need to use that card responsibly. You will not be able to earn credit by simply charging everything to the card when you go out, because you still have to pay that card off at the end of the month. You cannot try to spend more money than you actually have in your bank account, because that is where the trouble will begin. If you do not trust yourself to be responsible with your credit card, then you may want to hold off on that part of your life for now. Building credit during college is quite valuable, but you should not rush into it if you are not ready. At the end of the day, an 18-year-old is sometimes not mature enough to handle a credit card. You should also think about monitoring your credit report as often as possible. Once you have some student credit cards, you will be able to watch your score go up and down as time goes on. If you go to www.annualcreditreport.com, you will be able to check all 3 credit scores at any point during the year. Although these scores will not be exactly the same, it is usually a good idea to spread them out over the course of a year. This way, you will be able to check in on your score more than once per year. The last thing you need to remember when you are trying to build credit and looking at student credit cards is that you simply need to be smart with your decisions. Don't rush into any offers that sound too good to be true, because they will usually harm you in the long run. As long as you stay responsible and keep a good head on your shoulders, you should have a solid credit score by the time you leave college.